Alrighty, guys, we are back for another XTC match. Final week, and we have brought for you, for your viewing pleasure, New Zealand versus Iceland, Blair Gray versus Andri Baldvinsson. I hope I'm not mispronouncing that. And I am joined tonight by the very, very handsome Suresh. How are you, Suresh?
So you said handsome. You must be talking about someone else.
No, you're pretty handsome. I mean, we're not talking about like Tom Harper handsome, but we are, it's up there with Will.
Like, is my wife paying you for this?
I'm under no commission here. No.
I'm doing great, Nobby. How are you?
Oh, great. I'm good to be here. We did pick up this game. Blair reached out to me like 45 minutes ago, and said that he had changed the time for his match and if I could stream it. And here we go. And we had the other one, which were going to be a Philippines match. Unfortunately, get postponed till tomorrow. So I was like, hey, here we are. And Shref answered my call as usual. 30 minutes notice. Let's go. And he does, and he joined me. So big
A
thank you
lot
for
of
that.
notice.
Oh,
A lot of notice.
that's more than the usual 5 minutes I give you. But we're here now. Looks like they have got everything set up. They are ready to start. And they are pinging the timer. They're good. And they are away. Now, would you like to talk about the scum list or would you like to talk about the other scum list?
I think I'm contractually obliged to talk about the scum list that has Captain Seavor on it, so I'm going to have to say his name.
Oh, yes.
So,
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
this is Blair Gray's scum list. We have Torquil Marks in the Hawk 290 with everybody's favourite mercenary, Zam Wessel, and of course the Meldy Crow title for that really nice front arc shot and the token stacking. Then we have Nobby's Trigger in the modified TIE Fighter, just with Mark Sable closure today. So looking to get that extra bonus for moving through obstacles. And
Oh,
finally, to round out the list and really providing a lot of the heavy punch, is 3 Cartel Marauders in the Kirax Fighters. So a little bit of beef and just a little bit of scum shenanigans on Blair's side of the table tonight, Nobby. I won't say his name because that'll trigger you again. But sort of low initiative, looking for some efficiency there, plenty of attack dice. And you've got 3 basically large base aces. What have you got over that side, Nobby?
well, yeah, as you say, 3 large base ships. That's a lot of footprint there to go through. I mean, that means it eats up a lot of ground, and he's also got like large rocks here. So it is going to be a very interesting matchup. We've got a Zard with Protectorate Gleb and the Shadowcaster title. So after getting the shots off and getting a hit damage through, he's going to be, or I should say she, be able to track to the small base ships onto rocks, stopping them from shooting. Of course, you've got to navigate that mad asteroid field. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but Boss did actually clip that large based rock here. He did roll for it, and he rolled nothing. So no consequences here, other than feeling maybe just a little bit silly. I saw them bring up the rules to check. Hey, how come I hit? I thought I lined it up. So, talking about that, we have Bosk here with the jamming beam. We've got the full on. We've got the Greedo, and of course, everybody's favourite Sam Weasel. Sorry, Sam Whistle, I should say, but Weasel sounds more appropriate. The double tap shenanigans on Bosk with the Greedo. Very, very filthy. And then lastly, we have more double tapping shenanigans. We have Dengar with the Punishing One title and the R5P8. I believe that's the one that allows you to reroll, and if you roll a crit, then you suffer a crit. So just to give nice, good, consistent attacks. So 3 big base ships versus the evils that is Torquil on the other side. Now, for those who don't know, over the course of the XTC, Captain Seavor is my trigger. I hate him so much. He must die. And so much so that if Captain Seavor dies, I will be doing a bonus giveaway at the end of this match. So, hopefully this will encourage everybody here in the audience to cheer for Seavor's death and demise. Not whether or not he wins or not, it's just whether he dies. So, I pronounced his name 95% correctly. There you go. I actually pulled it off. I didn't do a Ryan Farmer. That is great. So,
Yeah, that's probably about 93% better than what I would have done, so that's all good.
So,
Now, who do you like in this match, Nobby?
well, the one without C4. I mean, could that be just that little bit biased?
Or rather, in terms of the matchup, who do you think's got the upper hand here?
Okay, that's a different question there. Like, I like what you got with the full big bashes here, but I feel that as the engagement happens and the Marauders moving first, I think the Marauders are going to cause more damage or more trouble to Andre's list than Andre will do for Blair's list. I mean, there is the stress from massage gives, and there is also the double tapping shenanigans. But I feel the fact that he can initiative, or I should say, tour kill one of the ships that's going to have the most threat to shoot last means that like that track shenanigans, putting tractors on the rocks after they hit. If he's shooting at 0, then that's not really going to stop anything. So I feel it's a little bit in Blair's favour, just with the list he's got. He's got a tried and true list, and he's got large bases that can melt under the potential firepower of the Torquil Swarm. So,
Okay.
but then as I say, I do like the other scum list. I think it's nice. There's just so many large big bases here. Look
Well, I
at that.
think he's kind of missed a trick here with a Sarge just to boost himself. Oh, he's denying himself that center channel. I really did think that Bosk was going to turn in, but he looks like he's picking a different approach here. Is Andre? So I don't mind it. Dengar. I actually found this three ship scum list pretty interesting. So Dengar's really built to dogfight rather than to as a trade piece, whereas I think Bosk is a bit more of the traditional trade piece.
Yeah,
We'll see what that uh, comes out against these cartel marauders with the double taps and all those Greedo shenanigans. So, but Asajj and Dengar are really basically not aces in terms of their reposition, but aces just in terms of their, the movement and their options that presents them moving last in each round. Blair's done pretty well, I think, to keep his 5 ship list in a pretty nice formation. He might just need to speed up the outside there to make sure that his red cartel marauder doesn't get caught out all by their lonesome.
yeah.
But I actually think he's got the upper hand here. He's got a nice turn in there, does Blair. Whereas Andre has actually just really pushed himself towards the lower left corner of the board, and that's pretty obvious now. He can't escape that, and Blair must see this.
Yeah, and what is not only that is the fact that he's going to have 2 of his ships quite far out. I think even if Boss turns here now, he's not going to be able to reach that. Like even a 3 turn, he might be able to get a pot shot on range 3, but I think all of Blair's list is just going to try and hammer on Denga, try to minimise the revenge shot here. And even with not only that, the Denga actually has a hard chance to turn in here because that centre rock is just right in the way. So this could be like a free round of shots here for Blair.
Yeah, we'll see how well the players control the range. I think that'll be critical there.
Absolutely,
If
yeah.
Andre gets that range control right, he'll mitigate this sort of minor. I'm calling it minor because it's early days yet. Just the minor sort of misplay with the positioning, and maybe misplay is a harsh word too, but that's the
Yeah,
IST talking.
yeah. No, it's. I think he doesn't have the best option to engage next turn, but he can also be in a position where he chooses not to engage this turn. Right. This is, I'm sorry, Andre not engaging this turn and maybe just give up like a pot shot from one of the ships of Blair's sides, and then choose to engage next turn. And if he does that, then it's not so bad. But if he chooses to engage this turn, I think he's going to come out for the worst of it. So, especially that Asajj there on the very far edge of the board.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just
And
wondering whether he thought that Blair might have been trying to circle around the rocks himself.
And Draco, not Dr. Vorko, no Draco. That's the Ben Doyle. He's saying he really likes the thematic theme of the 3 bounty hunters rocking up in their own unique ship, which is pretty cool. I dare say I like that. I didn't think of that. Maybe that's
Sorry, Dr. Forco, I'm going to start using that now.
Oh, it's got Doctor and then 4 code. Doctor 4 code from.
What I wouldn't actually mind is actually just a really fast straight move there with Dengar. Just drag him away from the
Yeah,
lead cartel marauders while he repositions Bosk and Asajj.
correct. Yes.
Problem, of course, is that Dengar somehow is in a position where he really wants to turn right.
Well, he wants to turn right, but not only that, he wants to turn right without that rock there. So it's just unfortunately the turn not to turn right.
Yeah, Dengar never likes turning right.
Yeah, they like the left hand side. Yeah, but we could see him just do like a sloop, so that means he can start turning left next turn.
Yeah.
Mind you, though, if he does do a sloop, we've got Bosk in his way.
Rock.
I suppose I'm thinking the Bosk is in the way, so
yeah, maybe even a 4K in that case. Well, here come the Marauders, and yeah, Blair's in a really nice position right now with those. Whoop, takes a bump. Don't think he minds though.
Yeah, he's already got Moldico's already got enough tokens there, so he's fine. And Sivor does a bump as well. This is your chance.
Sorry, who?
Sivor.
Who?
Captain, sorry, Nobby's Trigger, thank you. Nobby's Trigger has.
Here we go. Buster's turned in.
Yeah. Nobby Trigger has bumped and has no tokens. There's the chance. Now is your chance.
I think that'll be skirting the edge of range 3. So I suspect Big Bosk, and I'm going to stick with Big Bosk. That's how I think of him in my head. So that's how I'm going to say him. He is going to probably take shots at the Marauders this turn.
Oh, okay. So this is interesting. So he's done a coordinate with Protectorate Gleb with the Sarge and given Boss the reinforce. And then Denga has taken a focus.
And good evening, Sakuta Joe.
Hey, shout out to Sakuta Joe. How is Japan doing? I'm really curious to see how Japan have been performing. They've been actually had a good run.
Just one ship in range here.
Let me also move this over here so I can see.
Alrighty, let's go. Not that great. Not that great to start.
It's very average. 1 crit.
Yeah.
And look at that. 3 natty evades. Burn them all now.
Yeah, that's Blair starting off hot. Now his username is Mace Window, so he's been rolling like Mace Window to start with.
Did you go for it? Go for Denga. Why not? Free shot now.
Yeah, so that Marauder there's only got Dengar in the front arc. The red Marauder has both Dengar through that rock and also Bosk. So I think though with the
Oh, that's an early shield.
That's nice. That's nice for Blair, but with a reinforce, you might as well just take your shots into Dengar.
Well, Dengar's always the revenge shot, so getting free damage onto Dengar, like without any punishment, is always good. It's like quick draw. If you can take the shot.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, we actually got a sneaky shot there with the green Marauder. That's what we just saw then. And now here we go. Here's the red one coming in.
I think you do just continue with the free damage on Dengar. I mean, because you can shoot Bosk. Keep in mind, you can shoot Bosk, but Bosk, all you're doing with that is giving Bosk a target lock. Oh no, Bosk already shot. Giving Bosk the ZAM triggers, the SAM charges.
Yeah, exactly. And you've got that reinforce there. So, yeah, Dengar will chuck more green dice, but you might as well.
Yeah, and you might get lucky and strip off another shield.
Except he didn't. He got the focus token there to dodge that last shot from the third Marauder. So not a hell of a lot here. I just wonder if that reinforce might have hurt Bosk there. If you make Bosk the obvious target, you can actually start to get your Zam tokens, or your Zam charges up.
Yeah.
That said, Bosk will be flying to the thick of things this round. So, I suspect the double taps will be coming on pretty soon, but I just wonder whether you might have wanted to make Bosk a little bit more of an attractive target.
Well, I think he's still going to be a very juicy target. I mean, and if Blair is not able to bump Bosk, we can see Bosk just probably doing the one straight and get coordinated with another reinforce from Protectorate Gleb, thanks to Asajj. The question is actually realistically going to be is where does Denga go? Does Denga now do the sloop to the left?
Yeah, I actually think so. Like, you'll push Asajj into the fight here. One forward to victory, maybe, for
Yeah.
Bosk. That's definitely one forward, maybe victory, we'll see. And then that should fit your sloop in for Dengar. And as you said, just give him the option to start on those left-hand turns.
Correct. And Asajj should be stressed from Protectorate Gleb, but can do like a 3 straight, which is pretty much what you want to do anyway. Bring her in line with Boss to get some nice good shots, and give Blair a decision of to whether you ignore Asajj or whether you go for Bosk.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, I think it'll largely depend on whether he tries that same Protectorate Gleb trigger.
Oh, I think
But Bosk is moving for. Oh no, Bosk is moving for. Oh no, you can do them in either order. So either or. So that's fine. You can do that again. Get a nice focus reinforce again. That's all good.
Yeah. I mean, you don't really want to shoot Boss, so that's the thing. And he got Greedo up, and then if Blair makes Bosk initiative 0, that means everybody is going to have that free Greedo shot.
Yep. So this will be interesting. But this is where what you actually do is you move Asajj in first, coordinate the reinforce onto Bosk, and then if you don't bump and you didn't do your stop, you'll get your focus or your lock. So
yeah,
that's what I think. And then, quite honestly, between 2 rounds of shooting, potentially Torkilled, you may just see one double tap here with Zam.
Yeah. Well, it's Zam needs to. Well, Bosk needs to live 2 rounds of shooting, and it is actually quite a bit of firepower. So the reinforcers are going to be golden here, but I'm just more worried about that Greedo being a double-edged sword here, because if everybody's getting free crits on Bosk,
it's gonna be rough.
Trust me, that's not good. Yeah, those large base ships do not like those crits.
So I think really you really need to push Asajj in here and just start doing some work.
Actually, I just also noticed, can you remove the dice, please? Sorry.
Yes, I can. Oh.
Don't spill the iced tea either. And just a reminder to the chat, we are on the 90-second delay as per the XTC rules. And you got to apologise for not removing the dice. I told him it's okay. All good. Suresh will get onto them.
So it'd be interesting to see how much value he gets out of Big Bosk at the moment.
Yeah,
he's just a really obvious target for Blair.
Well, I think he also needs to, because Bosk can really do some mean things here.
Oh, and here we go. So he's really diving in.
I think Bosk is still going to make that one straight there.
Yeah, I think so too.
Here we go. Oh, and the worst is Seavord jams the reinforce off.
Sorry,
so you sure he can do the knobby trigger, the bane of my existence, the one I want to see die. he can just jam the reinforce off Bosk. Oh my.
Yes, you can. Unless Boss can somehow line up that bullseye, and no, he probably won't.
Yeah, yeah. And I see the
Go
chat
Big
catching up on
Bosk.
that too. Yeah, yeah. Reinforce is pointless with Sivo around. Absolutely. He's so rude. Do you then maybe
So here we
choose
go.
Asajj and possibly I know Asajj is coordinating. I mean, Asajj does have force anyway, so
Yeah. Uh, looks like he's taken the
oh, he's gone.
coordinate. Oh,
He's
he's gone
gone.
two.
No, he went four
Look,
straight.
actually,
He went four straight.
oh, four straight.
Yeah.
Oh no, on
Yep.
a right turn as well.
And he's on a right turn here.
Oh, like that's okay. That just lining that up out. I think Dengar will get a shot. Yeah, I thought that sloop was definitely dialed in, although he just didn't go quite fast enough with
Asajj.
Asajj
I
there.
thought, yeah, I thought he'd do a three straight there with Asajj.
Oh,
I'm
and
just,
Torquil's triggering now.
yep, this is going to make Boss very, very sad.
Yeah, Big Bosk is sad right now.
There we go. He does get a shot. It's going to be range 2 into Marauder number 2. Oh, might be worth spending the droid reroll there. And he gets
Yep,
it.
spends it.
3 hits. That's 2. Starting to get to work there on.
Yeah, the only thing here is, of course, is that Marauder 2 is not really a target because Marauder 2 is not shooting at Bosk, everyone else is.
Well, no, but what he could do is if he hits with the Asajj here in the primary, right, he could potentially
Yeah.
tractor yellow onto the rock. However,
Yeah, and then blow him away with Bosk, yep.
look, Asajj is considering, I think, it's shooting at red here. Because if he gets a tractor off on that range 3 shot,
Yep, you'll actually
deny the shot
land
altogether.
him on the rock. Yeah.
Yep. But not rolling like that, unfortunately. Just the one.
Looking for a picture.
Got
And
the
there he's
screw
got
roll.
it.
Now, how much damage is Boss going to take?
Here's your triggering.
No B trigger. So, Siva got to die. Andre, if you hear me, please just kill Siva for me, please.
Now, if you're Blair, what is a good round for you? Like the brilliant round would be to actually remove Big Bosk from the table, but is anything less than that still acceptable?
He actually has potential to do that just because with the Greedos, the free crits coming in.
Yeah.
If he does, like, he's what, Boss is what, 13 health, 12 health here. He's spending it all in.
Yeah, here come the hits.
He has been jammed. Now, if I were him, I would take a target lock here, or at least on Seaboard. He takes all 3.
Yeah, and this is where the Greedo comes into play.
Yep.
Now with all of these 4 dice shots.
I think it's going to be two range 1 and then the multi-cry range 2. But that's still.
Yeah, Cartel Marauder choosing not to shoot Dengar, of course. Just have the arc there clipped, but you don't want the revenge shot.
Yeah. So I believe that we're spending both force there to dodge the incoming damage.
Indeed.
Here we go. Range 1. Into Bosk.
Yeah, don't look now, big Bosk fans.
Ooh, yeah. Spend that and get another crit.
Get 2 crits. There we go.
This is going to leave a mark.
There's your charges. So that's Sam Wessel for you.
Popping a charge. The question is, will he be alive to shoot? Damage engine. And what's the other one? Console fire.
I think he'll survive. He's actually on half right now. Oh, just sneaks into range 2 here on that back Cartel Marauder. So
Another crit.
and another Greedo trigger.
Oh, you got the squiggle. All right. And I notice he hasn't been flipping the SAM charges.
Oh, it's weapons
Oh
failure.
no, it's weapons failure. Bosk is not going to be happy. Thanks for the follow there.
Slightly just not that great there. Just the one. Will be a crit with Greedo. Oh, and he evades
And he dodges it.
Oh, that weapons failure is...
Here we go. Range 1 here. Does have the weapons failure. There's a stress token down there for Bosk.
There is a stress. So with Gleb?
Oh, he passed. Yeah, he must have handed it off.
And the straight 4 is white, so he didn't get to clear it himself.
And he'll get the lock. Spend the lock. Hey, at least he gets his crit. It's going to be pure damage here.
Yep.
So it's going to be a shield, and he's probably going to split that crit for 2 hits.
Yes, he does.
And he does.
And that's half on Marauder, so
half of Bosk for half of Marauder.
I got 5 damage total.
Oh, and that's for console fire.
And the console fire. Haha. So don't forget, yeah, you've got yellow taken 2 more. So he's plinked away, had to split his fire. Is the biggest downside there. And you've got this massive traffic jam on the left-hand side of your board. Be interesting to see either how well Blair can maneuver himself for more tokens and more shots, or does he play for a couple of blocks here?
Yeah. Now, just ask you once again for the dice duty.
Yep.
Pretty please. Yeah, I just noticed that I'm seeing... Oh, no, the multi-core hasn't been shot. Sorry. Yep. So we have Zam charge and Bosk up. Yep. I just worry that will Sam actually be able to shoot this turn? Like, if he goes another Mux to 0, I don't think he can survive another barrage of shots.
Although Blair's got to just watch out there because he's just really jammed everything up. So, I mean, you could one forward that conga line of Cartel Marauders and just make sure of it. But then you're really inviting Dengar and Desarge to do some work on you before you get your own shots off, even if you can initiative kill Bosk in the end. So there's actually some trade-offs here for Blair with regards to how much he sells out to take out Bosk. I really think, though, that if he can nail Bosk this turn, he's got to be very, very happy with any kind of trade he makes, unless it's somehow, the dream for Andri here is that he actually nails red and yellow, although that's a pretty tough ask for a Sergeant Dengar if we don't think Bosk is going to get another shot.
Yeah. And the problem is where Bosk is he's right there in the front. So, I mean, he has a potential to do like a one straight self bump and then get coordinated for massage. But that's assuming, of course, massage doesn't also get bumped with a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be moving up forward. So, but then massage could just do the 5K. I could see just flipping around. The Marauders, as you said, could just go like one straight. But I feel like Boss is just going to be parked there.
What I actually like is red Marauder one straight, green Marauder one straight, yellow Marauder something like a 3-turn or something. You actually get a cheeky little block on that 5K.
Ooh, yeah, that could be good. I mean, of course, we could be completely wrong, and Assad just has a one bank.
Yeah, of course. Like there's options here, which is why both players are taking quite a bit of time to think about this, because this is a pretty big round. If the must be very, very, very attractive to try and work out how you can actually get yourself another round after this one with Bosk. You've also got Dengar, and he really wants to get into this fight. He's kind of been a little bit out of it.
I must have not
And
clicked on the console fire there. The boss is actually on 4 hit points, not 5. He took a lot of damage. He took
yep.
He took 8 damage that turn. 3 shields and 3 shields, 4 damage in the console fire. So he took 8 damage.
And not to mention a weapons failure, just to add injury to more injury.
Yeah. That was unfortunate. But also, let's say, Bosk is a bully, and so Seville. So they kind of deserve each other.
Here we go. Looks like we're in the system phase because players have just chosen their ZAM conditions.
Waiting for him to go. Got one of them changing the dial.
Do you think that running away with Bosk is even an option?
Well, I was looking at that. I was considering like if he does 4 straight again. Like I think he should have just done a 1 straight last turn, but then he went fast to try and make room for Dengar, but I don't think it was ever going to fit. This turn, if he does a 4 straight, he might be able to shoot over everything.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Bosk is of course stressed, so you know that he can't set his 0. So if you want him to move forward, all you have to do is don't bump him.
Yep.
Something about don't bump him.
Well, he could have a plan. Now, if Bosk actually does do like a 1 straight here and gets pumped back, that's actually going to be, I think, a win for Bosk here.
It's just, I have to say, I think Blair actually possibly could have been a little bit more inventive with this round. I don't know if that's the right word.
Well, I agree. He could have, if he wanted to do this bump chain, he could have actually bumped red onto yellow, so red will get shots on Bosk, and then move the Talon roll on yellow.
There you go. That's what you said there. So yellow is wondering why they're suddenly facing empty space. They're the yellow Marauder because Asajj is banked in and Dengar's just taken a lazy little bump himself. Now here comes the Torquil Mux trigger. Yep, pinging Bosk. Definitely, almost certainly going to go all out here.
They're going to have the shot first onto yellow, who is sitting on 4 health.
I think Asajj's tractor token potential will be pretty big this round.
Oh, Dengar goes, hey, who needs mods? That's 2 crits going into a shieldless Marauder.
Yep, and that's the whole deck.
That's the whole deck. Oh.
Try again, Blair.
Yeah. Reshuffling that. Here we go.
It's a direct.
Oh, it's a direct. Oh, no.
Look out.
What's the other one?
Ah, it's a
Weapons
weapons failure.
failure. Okay, look, but he's still
It's
alive.
yellow, so
He's still alive. That's the main thing.
1 still alive and 2 not shooting this round anyway.
So does Assange here try and go shoot at yellow? I mean, not yellow, green.
Green is your best target.
Yeah, and then tracted that one onto the rock, and then you're just left with
If
C4 and a Moldy
it's
Crow, hoping he
oh
doesn't
yeah, it'll
roll.
fit. It'll fit. You do have Seavor in your bullseye. If you think Bosk is a lost cause anyway, you could try and nail Seavor here.
Well, C4's not going to do anything to you. You've got force. You need bumped. You've got no tokens. But no, he's gone on to green. I think that's the defensive play here. Oh, he's choosing red because it's range 1.
Yes, it is. Don't like. Anyway, also,
It's more damage though. And hey,
I'd like to
just
point out to the world
2 hits and
that
2
you have
crits.
advocated not shooting Seavor.
Oh yeah, I don't like that. He's not shooting C4, and Seavor's got no mods either.
That's a dead Marauder.
Yeah, that is a dead Marauder. So initiative killed as well.
Yep, so pretty nice. Pretty nice. Incidentally, you almost pulled off the magical number of nailing 2 Marauders. Almost, but not quite.
Here we go into
Yellow
Seaver.
hanging on with 1.
I mean, there is a world that boss survives when, hey, you get a crit, and no boss is going to take it.
Bosk is going to take a crit, right?
It should be a crit because Greedo is still active. And
Panicked.
that is panic. Who needs actions?
Yeah, I'd be panicked too if I was staring in front of all these Kirax fighters, but
So the Moira just needs to roll just nothing but focus at the range 1. That is not it.
actually just didn't.
Oh, this is the revenge shot. This is a revenge shot with Bosk. To shoot at Seavor, and unfortunately he got the 2 crits with the weapons failure into 2 natty evades. He tried.
Yep. Actually, 2 crits and a focus at range 1 there, so.
But mainly this turns off the 3 crits now.
Ooh, so not that great a shot there. How many evades?
He got the evade.
Now, the thing that revenge shot has done as well, of course, is actually flip that Greedo token.
Exactly. So there's a possibility that he survives.
Oh, blank. No. He's surviving.
He's surviving. He's going to live. Bosk is going
massive.
to live. I thought he was done for. I really thought he was done for with the shots coming in.
Yeah, this changes everything.
I think he still spent it anyway. And he got the evade. Disrespect. Absolutely disrespect.
Insult.
That, believe it or not, that turn there, oh, and that's probably the console fire.
It's the console fire. Now here comes Big Bosk. He's going to have a swing himself. I reckon you just nail yellow here. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, I like that. As much as I would love to shoot the range 1 shot into Seavor, removing 2 of those Marauder ships means that Asajj and Dengard then makes the job so much more easier. It's just 2.
Needs natties.
Don't you that's the commentary curse. You gave him the natties. He heard them. The dice here have ears. He lives. Yellow lives.
I think what you're telling me is I just need to commentate on my own games now.
Yeah. Call your dice results on it because unfortunately they do have ears. And you're gonna go. Speaking of dice, that's your duty tonight. If you could remove those red dice.
Go.
Wow. So it's still anybody's game. The fact that Boss is still on the board.
Yep, it's big.
Just seeing the chat they're catching up. Some daylight wobble going on here. Yeah, I feel like I feel Boss should have died in that engagement. But the dice are like that sometimes.
Like this is why I like to call him Big Boss, because he just gets in and bullies.
Yeah.
So how do you recover from this if you're Blair? Like you must be pretty disappointed.
Because also the Boss there's just going to block everything now. Like I can also even see Boss just doing like a 3 turn or a 3 bank over everything where possible. It's go, you know what? Let's just run now.
Yep, he's actually, I don't know. I mean, if you counted up the points, you probably work out that he probably hasn't himself
I did
gotten
not.
his points back.
Let me update
in
yellow.
The trades, but just the way it's forced, he's been such an attractive target for Blair, and somehow he's still alive. I think you'd be pretty happy right now with the way that the situation has gone down.
Well, Andri is at 56 to 34. Now, the problem is he's got one more Marauders just on 1 hit point. They can be initially killed by either Dengar or Asajj here pretty effectively.
Yep.
Which turns off basically like 50%. That means Blair's lost 50% of firepower and hasn't removed a ship.
Yeah, exactly. And he's still got like
and Stebby there in the chat, they're telling you off. Hey, you keep your dice callings to yourself, because I've learned that you don't call dice here. You don't say what they need, because the dice will listen and they will get exactly what they need to survive and keep the game going. Yeah. So
I just like to point out, Nobby, that you are hosting this game, and I called natties for the player who's flying Captain Seabor.
I know. But look, I may be biased, totally biased, but the dice have the ears, and the game doesn't care what I want. What I want, they will just listen to whoever is more handsome. So clearly, you are the handsome one here.
Look, I'm picturing you just taking your computer outside after this game and just destroying it, because somehow it's cheering for that guy in that TLN right there.
Oh, Seaver got to die.
Hey, Seavor's got a sieve, man. I don't even know what that means, but
well, we'll see. I mean, is he just going to try and go slow again and continue the joust? I just feel like he's.
I actually just like that. You just bully Blair out of this.
Yeah, well, I think the scum beef has, like, Dengar's still got so much hole on the board. I mean, Andri has so much hole still left on the board. Even he loses Bosk. Like Asajj, if there's only a couple of ships on here, Asajj can just be mean to one of those ships remaining, because he can just pass on that stress, and then that will force them to really think about their life choices on where they're going to go, because it's either no actions or it's, being shot by Asajj. It has a tractor token as well. And then you still got Dengar there too. Dengar's only lost a shield.
Yeah, there's actually a lot more firepower and a lot more beef behind this 3 large ship list. And here come the bumps. I missed because he's turned in. He's not going to be happy with that. Is Blair?
Yeah, was there damage? Yeah. No.
Interesting choice to throw down the stop, because you must have miscalculated there, because you could have just one forwarded. But anyway, now, and this is danger Will Robinson for Blair right now, because right now, if Andre's decided to just brawl, he's going to win the brawl.
Now, Boss tried to do a 1 bank but bumped, so Bosk is still staying there. We've got Asajj, because you're not seeing much movement here. Basically, Bosk tried to move, bumped. Asajj tried to move, bumped, and then Dengar tried to move, bumped. So basically, all of Andri's ships are just gone. You know what? We're not going anywhere.
And now if I'm Dengar, I actually try and nail green here because I think yellow's only got one target, being Dengar, and you just might as well kill him on the revenge.
Yeah. The thing is, he's still got, once again, he's got no mods on offense, so there's still a chance that Denga could actually once again dodge the fire if he can't roll hits. We've seen games where a player just refuses, like even rolling so many red dice, will get lots of focus results. Okay, going for green.
Yeah, I think that's the smart play. Kind of sort of looks like you're spreading your fire, but you're banking on the revenge killing.
No.
Oh no, he's re-pinged.
You know what?
Try and yellow.
I just. Oh, look at this. Mods are for chumps, guys. If you don't have mods, you can roll better. That's another. Oh no, that's dead. That's dead yellow. He went onto yellow after all. Yeah.
Yeah, yellow ain't going nowhere but home. If Blair can drag him off the table.
Now, I can also very much see Asajj tractoring green this turn.
You get a sneaky tractor into a bosk bump.
Well, he can move green forward, or he can tractor barrel towards the rock. I don't think it'll hit the rock, but it may force him to do another stress to rotate to get the shot off.
Yeah, or even drag him out of arcs here.
Yeah.
Asajj's base is pretty big, so we'll have to see.
It's a hit crit. That, in fact, it's a hit crit going through.
Yes, it is.
Structural damage.
Structural. So let's see what he does with the tractor here. Here it comes. I actually like the roll away to the Cartel Marauders right.
Yeah. I mean, I think he can. It will force him to rotate if he wants to take the shot. Because don't forget, guys, if you're being tracted and you get repositioned, you can take a stress to rotate 90 degrees.
Stress, though.
But yeah, you're right. It means that he has to take another stress here.
He'll get a shot anyway against Asajj, unless he wants to rotate for shots against anyone else. And he's thinking about it.
I think you want to guarantee boss dies, because there's also a chance that with no tokens on Seavor and Moldy Crow, that he could just not kill Bosk.
He's thinking about it.
Looks like they might be trying to get another one.
Yeah.
Oh. Decided not to rotate. Okay. So here's Seavor. Well, let's check.
2 more hits. And that'll be hit crit with Greedo. Direct finishes Bosk right now.
And you call. What did I tell you, man? What did I tell you? You can't call these things.
I don't believe in karma.
Hey, look, Gisley and Sebi out there from Team Iceland. I am sorry. I invited Suresh on to commentate with me, because you direct your hate towards him. Okay, he's been calling all the bad stuff for you guys. I mean, I've been trying to push for the death of Seavor, to influence the game, but it seems I'm working up against Mr. Nobby Trigger Lover, Suresh. Oh, Moldy Crow, hit crit. Asajj is going to take 2. And he still gets a shot there.
Yes, he will. Nice little range 2.
And it's going to be another one.
Whoop, and here we go. Here's Zam. Oh no.
So he didn't do the one where it gets the charges if not revealed. No surprise there. Yeah. So Sebi here saying, I said in the Denmark-Japan game after shieldless Ray flew over debris, well, she would hate a crit here. No points for guessing what the dice roll showed. Yep, exactly. So you mention the bad stuff. You mention stuff they don't want, and you know what's going to happen. They're going to get it. They're going to roll it. And I can see some people there using some of the new emotes that we have got for the channel. We've got the crits. We've got our evades. You'll notice that the dice there are not, they're not green, they're blue. We have. And speaking of dice, Suresh.
Yep.
Gisley is going to curse you with hiccups. Yeah, Suresh will have hiccups for a week now.
What's that?
There we go. You know,
Come at me.
you need some iced tea to wash those down.
My cup is unfortunately empty.
You should fix that. You should fix that.
Clearly did not bring enough.
Well, I'll tell you what's interesting. So, in a couple of hours after this game, we're going to be doing a Singapore versus Czech Republic. Now, congratulations to Singapore; they've already qualified and won the round, and therefore already made to the finals. So, because the game doesn't really matter, at least not to Singapore, we've got TMT is going to be flying the Nantek. So, I encourage everybody to join me and boo TMT. Now, I know him, so he's going to be okay with it. I have got the official qualification that I can boo TMT for the game, but I'm also going to be joined by Dawei from Team Singapore, who's going to teach me some Singlish. It's going to be a really interesting, fun match where we're probably just going to be paying out TMT and learning some bad words on stream. So we're going to still keep it interesting.
I thought this was a family-friendly stream.
Oh, it is, except for this one. I'm going to have to put up a little warning and notification that it might get a little PG-13 here. So I've been given some interesting phrases to say in this English and what they mean, and so it'll be good. There's a hiccup. Yeah, you deserve it.
Now, what do you do here if you're Blair? Like, I feel like I want to block the 5k for massage.
You really do have hiccups? Well, there you go. Stabby, remind me never to piss you off, okay?
No, I charge the hiccups.
Well, yeah, the only way I could see you blocking that 5k is if you bump the Moldy Crow into your Seavor. Sorry, your Knobby Trigger.
Fine, but you've actually run out of tokens with Torquil there. So
I feel like you really want tokens here. I feel like what I feel like for Blair is that while he had an okay engagement, he hasn't killed boss fast enough. And because of that, he's kind of running out of steam to chew through these two big base ships.
Yep. His last Cartel Marauder's already on half with a structural damage, so I suspect will not be lasting too much longer. Then you've got, a TIE fighter and nice 3-gun ship there in Torquil, but only five hull and shields backing you up. Yeah. So once you choose through this, I think he's got to like his position here against these 3 ships, and of course, now these Dengar revenge shots are going to start to come into play as well.
Seavor just looking like going for the block here. So he did try to block the 5k. And if he does block the 5k, then he's going to bump onto green, which means Seavor's going to have a nice range one shot, and Seavor can't actually jam.
Because he's going to bump onto Seavor.
Oh, okay. I'm wrong. He does bump into Seawall.
There's the block.
And he did, yeah, because he tried to do the 5K. Oh. So it was Gisley that did the curse, not Sebi, sorry. Gisley. This is all on Gisley.
Of course, what's going to happen? I'm going to get them for real now. After faking them for a few minutes just for a bit. Now here we go. I think one of these two ships. I don't actually. Oh, I eclipse it. So whichever ship does not get Torquilled is going to try and nail green here.
It's Danga too. But see, Sarge is still so healthy. He's just one damage down. He's got 7. I mean, he has to roll basically perfectly, and perhaps get some crits in there to finish off a Sarge's turn.
Yes, and really, really, really needs to start working on Dengar.
Oh.
Dengar is an amazing. Speaking of which,
Oh.
re-rolls into another hit. So that's the full book there against Cartel Marauder.
He has, and then that's also the structural damage one. So hit crits going through.
Yep. Don't look now.
And I'm not going to call out what I think it could be, but it's a weapons fail. He's alive though.
He is. We'll get a shot there. Reduced efficiency at 3 dice. Oh, you don't want to shoot Dengar. Let's face it.
No.
You'll take your 3 dice shot there against a Sarge. 4-1 for the weapons failure. And just get a little bit more work in before you go away.
Is it crit? What do the 2 green dice say? Oh, yeah, spend a 40, I think, and just go, not today.
Yeah. And Torkill.
You see, you have an option here to shoot Dengar without being revenge shot.
I think you actually have to do it. So the thing I was thinking while this round of shooting got set up is Dengar is a crazy good end game piece right now. Because if you're in this position where you got initiative 6, moving
no
second,
damage.
and you got a joust, like the worst absolute possible worst thing to joust would be Dengar.
So just clarification, that looked like it was an evade, but actually it was just one eye, so that was not evade. So Sarge takes another one.
There we go.
And that's the Marauder now going goodbye.
Yeah, that's the end of the Marauders, and that's really, really big. I don't think Blair is going to pull this one back.
Yeah, I think the fact that there's not enough fly power now.
Yeah, because even if you finish off a Sarge and you can make a Sarge initiative 0 and all that other good stuff, you've got to deal with an 8-hull Dengar.
Well, he needs 45 points. The Sarge is worth 71. So he can afford to lose half on.
Yeah, half on a Sarge.
Well, half on a Sarge is only 36, so he needs to actually kill. Blair needs to kill a Sarge. There is
2 halves is what he needs.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he can get half a Dengar as well. Yes, you're right.
Or all of the Sarge or all of Dengar. And that's if you don't lose anything else. Whoops, we've just disconnected.
You've just disconnected. All right, I'll just quickly change. Guys, everybody has disconnected. You're still there on voice though, right?
I am still on voice.
Okay. Nope, that's... All right, guys. Bear with us. We will be back shortly while we do some technical difficulties. Won't be long, guys.
Okay, I presume that everybody was following your Discord room, not mine. So I think I've just been talking to myself for about 2 minutes.
You've probably been talking to yourself for about 2 minutes. Yeah, I put the music on and, said I was fixing the table.
Because
So,
what I was going to say was, Stebby, I did not call a disconnect to save the game for Blair. I repeat, I did not call that disconnect to save the game for Blair, because I reckon that wouldn't have even helped. Because I reckon for Team Iceland, with the way that this one's been going, you'd want to call the winner anyway. But we'll keep playing, and I think Blair's too much of a gentleman and a gamer to just give up on this one.
Sorry, hold on. I see Gisley putting in a chat for me. I'll get you in a sec. Sorry. Yeah, like I think it's an Iceland in the bag now. I think the fact that he lost that third Marauder now, he's lacking quite a lot of firepower, and he's not going to be able to chew through one of these, not without giving up stuff. But of course, I do also want to see Sivor die. So I'm hoping they play it out just so that he can remove Sivor and forces me to give away just another card for the giveaways. Now. Gisley shout in there, do I want to do a funsies game between Paul Johnson and captain versus coach? Depends on what time. I will be having another game in 2 hours where we're doing a Singapore versus Czech. I don't know if there's going to be enough time. It depends on what you PM me, Gisley, and we'll tee something off, and I'll have a look at what the time frame is. But I've also got to practice some Singlish because I've been given a little bit of homework to do for the next game then. So it'll be interesting to see. So, what were you talking to yourself about?
Well, firstly, I was definitely denying the fact that I called a disconnect to save the game for Blair. Secondly, two things. I'm really, really torn between watching Seaball run away for 15 minutes and, of course, triggering the giveaway. So it's a little bit of a hard call, but I'm going to call this a win-win situation. Either we see the hilarity of a TIE fighter running away from Dengar for 15 minutes, or we get a giveaway in the chat.
Those
is good for everybody. So we'll take whatever comes to us. And there's that K turn from Captain Seabor.
Sorry, who?
It's the knobby trigger.
Hey, there we go. I think also too, because originally it was going to be a Philippines game, and I've been trying to get hold of a Malaysian game. But what I do have here, if Sivor dies, okay, this Sivor dies. I don't know if you can see it, but this is going to be one of the metal cards that was given to me extra by Louis Long, I think, from Team Malaysia. I've been meaning to give one of these away, and I've been trying to I was going to do it on the Philippines stream, but unfortunately I haven't. So if Sivor dies, that's going to be the bonus card. The hard metal, very, very nice, really, really beautiful. And it's Baby Annie on one side and Padme on the other. They're really, really nice. They're really, really nice. I'll give you guys a close look at that when we do the giveaways. But if Sivor dies, that will trigger the giveaway, the bonus giveaway.
That's 6 a.m. for us, Gisley.
That's tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Oh, I could try waking up early. We'll see. My back has been playing up, so I might not be able to sleep properly. The wife does have to get up early.
And here we go, loading up the dice. Who's on first?
I think he's going for the Moldy Crow here. He's leaving Sivor to last. He's taking the major one here.
I was thinking about it.
Yep. Hey, look, see PBR, Panda. I despise Sivor. Yep.
I spent the last charge there on his droid. It's R5P8, and only gets the 2 hits because he re-rolled into another focus result.
He's going to get the charge. He's going to get the lock here. The shields do go down.
Yeah.
Now, just something.
That's a good point. It is Captain Nobby Trigger. Like, we'll respect the Nobby Trigger.
Yeah.
Nobby Trigger.
Yeah.
And here we go.
He's even rolling. He's got 2 hits. Now, I just want to say that was the first time Dengar did not roll 3 hits. Or did not get 3 hits on his attack. JJ Team Rocket. See, now I'm in a pickle. I want Blair to somehow win, but I want C4 to die. You see, look. I mean, if I totally influence you guys to boo C4, then that's a win for me. Totally unbiased, of course. Totally unbiased.
Look, I think the way things have been going, all I have to do is call the win for Blair, right? Not that I've done that. I'm just saying I have not called the win for Blair, but if I call the win for Blair, we'll see what happens.
Oh,
And
hey,
Denga's got shields down. Oh, he's got shields down and a damage.
that's right. You got the full three hits there. And then that will trigger Denga to get a revenge shot here. Another range one. Oh, just the one
hit.
Which is going to be funny because then it's also going to trigger the defensive Zam, and he's going to be able to get another lock and another charge.
That's a powered up Zam. And half points on Torquil, though.
It is. Which brings the score now to 67 to Blair and 140 to Andri.
But Dengar's one away from half. Asajj is one away from half. 10 minutes to go.
He needs 74 points. So even if he kills Asajj here, he's still behind.
He actually needs to halve both and kill one.
Yes. Gilly saying that if in doubt, kill the Hawk. Yeah, that's also fair. I mean, I would have gone for Seavor. Seavor's got to die.
Now, there's nothing you can do about the 5k here from Asajj, basically. And I'm going to get those dice.
Oh, yes, please. I forgot to bring them up on the other screen there.
I reckon they're doing this to me on purpose.
Well, they're
calling all those results.
Well, I don't blame him. You did call the direct hit. You called the natty evades.
All the natties, yep.
There we go. So also to the chat. So also as we get close towards the end of the game, we will do a quick post chat interview with the players. But when the game ends, I'll type it in the chat to tell you guys to type in the chat to register for the giveaway. So hopefully with the Death of Seavor, that giveaway with that really, really nice any card. But you'll need to type in the chat to do so. Very easy. I mean, ideally you can drop a follow. You may or may not get extra bonus. I'd be lying, but maybe I can encourage you to follow if you're not already following. And I do ask for those follows. We are basically 38 from hitting that 1K number, which I'm working so hard to get. And if we do hit that 1K number, which I'm hoping will be very soon, we'll be doing even more giveaways.
And of course, don't forget the Fearless Gundark's Patreon.
Oh yes, that is actually why I'm actually being able to. It's glad you mentioned that because it's exactly why I'm able to do so many giveaways. I now have people helping me out with shipping and making more cards. Shane has got he's got two very nice cards in production for the next event and for Patreon support. And so next quarter we're going to have the Thai Inquisitor, very, very nice looking card, and also a Fang Fighter. Unfortunately, no resistance. But we are also, because of the Patreon support, I'm getting a whole bunch of the Wave 1 and Wave 2 cards reprinted to be sent out to our supporters. And hopefully a couple more. I do
not like that move.
He just did a hard one there, didn't he?
Yeah, it just doesn't get you anything.
There's a 5k.
Can't stop that.
Well, it got you the bump on Denga.
Yeah, it means you nail Mux though. And maybe it does want Seavor to survive this round because you stopped the giveaway, Blair. Don't stop the giveaway.
Here we go. Team Rocket, thank you. Thank you for the follow. You won't hear that for another 90 seconds, but I do appreciate it. And with the Sarge there, there's 3 hits.
Yep. And another one there plinked off Torquil.
And he gets, oh, the tractor. He gonna tractor him onto the rock.
Yes.
Oh, this is rude. This is rude. Does he roll? No, he lives. He lives.
Oh, for now.
But yeah, look, I think next turn, look at the next turn. He's going to go over that rock again.
Yeah, but Dengar,
Oh,
like, his
oops,
bits
sorry.
and pieces are going to go over the rock because Dengar's going to say, thanks for coming.
Wookie Barber saying he wants a Gundark shirt. Wow. I haven't got any spare. I can tell you they're a little bit pricey. They're very nice material.
Range 1 as well. Still stays in range 1.
Oh, that's just perfect there
Just
for Andri.
back.
Hit crit. 1 green dice. He's dead. He's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
He's dead. He's dead. He has pulled apart this list.
Tracted, yeah.
So now there is 5 minutes left to kill Zevor. 5 minutes left to kill Zevor. There's a chance, you guys. Extra bonus giveaway.
Yeah, I think Asajj just comes back into the fight here. You could probably 4K Dengar and start chasing around later. But Zevor, yeah, I just don't understand. I didn't quite understand the 1 turn right unless he wanted this escape lane to somehow deny the giveaway.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he wants to flee the board next turn.
Look, that still counts as being destroyed.
No, it actually doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, I don't want him to flee. I don't think he's going to be the type of one who's just going to run off the board. It just means Seavor's a coward. The Captain Nobby Trigger is a coward.
I would like to actually just see, quite honestly, and maybe it would make me as Blair just feel 5% better if you just nail the half on one of these large base ships before Captain Nobby Trigger bites the bullet.
We've got about 4 minutes left. Danger's probably going to sleep here.
And I'll get those dice just one more time.
Oh, thank you.
I think you're
4K?
giving this to me on purpose.
No, there's no more Sam condition left for Moldicrow, just all for Andri.
Yep. We've gone from 2 to 0 Zam Wessels on the board.
Yeah, I'm seeing the catch up with the chat there. All so scummy.
Oh, he's running. Oh, he takes an evade as well. That's cheeky.
Definitely cheeky here. Sarge's taking a target lock here. Yep.
Yeah, you got your soft mods anyway.
I think Danger there does the same thing.
Cheeky barrel roll.
He's doing the barrel. He is.
Now that is red, so we'll see how much he actually wants to do this. See how much it pays off for him.
Just roll better. Kill Seavor. Make me happy. Just the one. You're not going to kill Seavor with that.
No, you're not.
Oh, and Seavor. Disrespectful. Very disrespectful.
Just remember whose computer's hosting this game. Just saying.
Yeah. Oh, and look at
computer up on eBay sometime after this match.
Oh no! Rude. So for those that know what happened, so Seavor basically he saved his defensive jam for Asajj, who rolls and then basically jams off Asajj's target lock, and then Asajj just rolls 3 blanks. And Seavor says, "I've still got an evade, and I don't even need it." See, right there, that's a perfect example of why I hate Seavor.
Now, here we go with the dice. Let's Just ditch the dice, ditch the dice, ditch the dice.
One more round.
And one more round to kill Seabor.
Now, just also, guys, I will still be giving a giveaway. Just won't be that middle card. As I announced, it was going to be for the Seabor. But if you hang around and join me back when I do the Singapore match, I might, depending on how much Singlish I learn and maybe how much I steer ahead, I might do a giveaway for that one instead. Because I do have wanted to give it away for an XTC match. But after this one, so I'm not lying, I'm going to have to find another giveaway for this match.
Blair is doing his level best to stop this giveaway.
He's trying.
But then if you somehow hit with this shot here, you'll tractor Seabor off. That doesn't work because your initiative step's already passed. Cunning, Blair, cunning.
Got the two.
Just gonna get one through.
It is one more.
And I think we might actually.
Time's
ticking down. You might get unless no, there we go. That's gonna be those tractors gonna be spell the end of the game here, because we'll take the tractor move. Not that it's gonna change the result, but
well, no, it could be because you can't shoot. Yeah, you can't shoot with
Dingo won't get a revenge, or Dingo won't get a shot. Oh, no. Yeah. Didn't make it off the board either.
He tried to get it to fly off the board. And he's putting in the dial in anyway.
Yeah. Good game.
All right, let's. I got to find out if they count that last round or not. It's going to be very important. But we'll jump into with the players and have a look, guys.
Spin those dice as well,
if you could. Start typing in the chat. By the time we get to hear this, it will start triggering. We'll do the giveaway after this. We do have a long delay on the bot, so anything you start typing now should register for the giveaways. All right, and if you enjoy, type in some more. Okay, let's go have a chat with the players.
Thanks.
Hey guys.
Hey Dobby.
Man, that was rough. We thought you had. So firstly, Blair, man, I'm sorry. I thought you had Bosk.
Oh yeah, we both did. We were both sure he was just dead in the water and then just rolled garbage.
I was like, oh hey, look, Bosk got the reinforce. He's going to survive all this, and then it's like I realised, oh wait, we've got Captain Seaver, we've got Nobby Trigger. He can just jam that off. Oh no, Boss is going to be done for here, and then Bosk survives, and then the next turn he's still alive, and then the next turn he's still alive. It's like he wouldn't die.
Yeah, he just wouldn't die. Yeah, it was an epic bump fest. Yeah.
Yeah, so congratulations to Andri. Now, very important question now for the end of that. Did Andri did that last turn count? Did Seville go off the board, or was the end of the game?
Oh, no.
I don't think so. I think the time ran out before we got to set dials. So
guys,
Seville is still there, just annoying you there, Nobby.
Yeah, no. It just means that everybody's going to be upset with you because I'm not be able to do the giveaway. I have to do. Well, I'm not that particular giveaway. So, guys, I'm sorry.
Fine.
Maybe after the Singapore game. We'll do that. So come back, stick around. I tried. Any death threats, please send to Blair. He's at Team New Zealand. Okay, we could not give away. He refused to let Seville die. So I'm sorry, guys. I cannot support that.
Right.
But Andri, you did really good. That was some scum beef you had on the table.
Yeah, it's a good list.
Yeah. It takes some time to chew it through,
It does. Absolutely. Now, I'm just trying to find out. I think I might be able to do it. I might be able to do a giveaway of a scum card. I think I have found maybe my last bobber card. So because you're both playing scum, you haven't given me many options. So congratulations, Team Iceland. So what's the current score now?
There's 5-2. So that was,
This was the last one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, last one.
Okay. Well, it's been good. I hope you guys had a lot of fun through the XTC.
Yeah, it's been great. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, it's really good to watch this international X-Wing. Great to see all this these competitive lists going all about. And it's been a lot of fun. Thank you for guys for letting me stream.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, it was good.
Big shout out also to Suresh for joining me as a relatively late notice.
Yeah, late notice. Yeah.
Hey, all good. All good.
Just what you don't realise too is that because Suresh called, I think the direct hit on Bosk, that he's been cursed with hiccups for a week. So it's
Brilliant.
okay. I'm going to jump into another room now, guys.
On one of those Marauders.
Yep. We got it. We got there, and I hope you guys will enjoy that. We're going to jump into another room. Trisha, if you want to join me, you can. But we're just going to do the giveaways now. So make sure, remind the players to type in the chat as we go do the giveaways.
Ready.
But yeah, so I'm not responsible for any death threats sent your way, Blair. Just
That's all right. It was nice to keep Seaver on the board and just have
No,
him
it's not.
annoying and go to time.
no, it's not.
Didn't even give up half. He was like, no, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, very
Like it.
cheeky. Very cheeky. Very cheeky.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. All right. Thanks again, gents.
Thanks,
gonna,
guys.
Head off.
Alrighty. Let me go over to the giveaways and so you can have a close up of what we're going to do for this one. Well, I have found a bobber. Now, for those who didn't see, this is the very nice hard metal N1 we would have given away had Seavor seen his demise, and it's a very nice double-sided card. You've got Padme at the back there. Annie. Really nice. So this card, unfortunately, I cannot give it to you because C4 stayed alive. We might do that after the Singapore game. In the meantime, here we go. We're going to have a bobber. It's scum. That's probably Let's do it. And I've actually found, because it was such a good game, I actually have an OT, one of the Lego cards. I have an OT. Old Terry, yep. OT. Mr. Terry. We're going to do giveaway. We're going to give away Terry first. Okay.
And good evening to you, Shane, Fishcake World.
Shane has joined us. All right. Let's have a look. Let's bring this one over. So giving away for OT. Here we go. That's Kazaraza. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Kazaraza, congratulations. You have won OT. Can you type in exclamation point give me in the chat and know that so I know that you actually got it, and there'll be forms in there that we can fill in, and just make sure you put down OT Lego card and I'll send it off your way. And then for the main one, we're doing two. Wombat, there is one more chance. One more chance there, Darth Wombat. And just by typing that, you missed it. You actually gone into the role. Here we go. And also, shout out to him. He's been following since May, so he must be one of the recent. So here we go. Fishcake World. You did not get it.
Nice.
Totally rigged, because if you don't know, he is the man that makes these cards. So he's going to have no use for this card, unfortunately. So we're going to have to roll it again, I think.
Such a happy man.
I'll just check with him. You want me to re-roll it? Yep. All right. Just confirming. He technically won it, but he's such a nice guy. He's going to let me re-roll it. To Ren's Hero. Following for over a year. I'm glad it's going out to you. Is it Ren's Hero? Ren's Hero? I'm probably butchering your name. I do apologize. I have had a little bit of iced tea. Oh, you just wanted the win for the sake of winning. Well, there you go. You just earned yourself some karma, Shane. So congratulations. You were going to get that card. All you need to do is type in exclamation point give me in the chat, fill in the form, goes to both of you. I don't think I've seen Kazra mention it in the chat there yet.
Where are you?
No, I don't think I've seen it yet. So
Zaza?
we will hang around for like 90 seconds while the chat catches up to the voice. So, yeah, now Darth Wombat is asking another game. There will be another game in about 2 hours. 2 hours, and it's going to be a TMT. I'll actually bring up the lists. It's going to be TMT flying the 5 Nantex, the 5 bugs, versus Mr. Zoot from Czech Republic, who is flying a Bosk, another Bosk on the table with Kanan, and guess what? Another Sarge. A very similar list to what we just saw, but it'll be against the bugs.
That should be good. Should be good.
Should be good. All right. Now, is he there? I'm still waiting for confirmation.
No confirmation? Oh,
I've just sent him.
there we go.
That's me. I've typed it in there. There we go. Excellent. Typed in, give me. Fill that in, and I can send that juicy one out to you. All right. Special thanks to Shane Monk for getting those done. Special big thanks to our Patreons who support the channel, because of them we have these cars to give away and send out. Very, very nice. And of course we have now funds to continue and help Shane make more of them. They're very, very nice. The next one's coming up are really, really juicy. In fact, if you guys haven't seen it, we've got, do I actually have it? No, I don't think I do. It's on one of the other pages. I was going to show the Inquisitor. Actually, that's right. You'll see it at the thank you screen. So it is up there when we finish off for the chat. Have a look. It's very, very nice. It's going to be one of the cards going out in the next quarter. So, guys, back in 2 hours. Learn to Singlish with me, which will be good. And have a good night.